What's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit, damn, hit the doggone subscribe button. Hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Well, considering what has happened, I felt like that this particular show was absolutely necessary because a 40-day shutdown, right? And so, but just know that by the time that this show is over with, right? For those that are actually really going to watch this particular show, I already know what the fuck is going to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it out here anyway, right? Now, for those that actually really know me, right? Y'all already know what the hell I'm going to say. And the main reason why I titled this show the number 40, right? Because if you actually really go back and look at history, the number 40 or the number 4, right, plays a significant part, right? As far as like history goes. And just like I said, it's pretty much like what I said yesterday, right? All of this shit is by motherfucking design, right? And when I say design, I'm not talking about anybody that's in office. So for all you Democratic dumb fucks, or you Democrat dumb fucks, right? Don't use my goddamn video talking about see, because it ain't that type of motherfucking party. So with that being said, let me go ahead and do this because the grandbaby is coming. But let's stop and think about it. Let's look at the number 40, right? And I'm gonna bring the Bible in there, but here y'all come. Oh, he gonna bring religion into this. But listen, if you actually really know if you don't know what the fuck the word religion means, shut your bitch ass up. Because religion, so-called religion, and the Bible, two different things. Show me a place in the Bible where it says anything about religion. All right. Now, if you can find it, post it, post it, leave a comment below, right? So, with that being said, in the days of Noah, right? What did Noah say? Noah said, hey, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Everybody was like, oh, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. And then for a minute there, he actually really had people building the ark, helping him build the ark. But no rain never showed up. Because you know why? Because at that particular time, it never fucking rained. Right? But now Noah got it from the original source. Yahweh told him, hey, look, guess what? I'm gonna make it rain. Right? Because some of y'all don't need to be here. I'm gonna say that again because some of y'all don't need to be here. Right? And no, I'm not gonna do no bullshit Dr. Umar Johnson shit, saying shit 3 times in a row, right? Because if it take you 3 times to understand what the fuck I'm talking about, use old dumb next Tuesday motherfucker. Plain and simple. So in either case, Noah kept telling this to the people, right? And then the ark is finished. And everybody see Noah and his family going into the ark, right? Then he got all the animals in the world, both male and female of every damn species. They going into the ark, right? But everybody, ain't nobody trying to listen to Noah, right? So Noah then closed the door, right? And then even then, I don't think that it actually really started raining until like a couple of, it was like a pretty good while before it started raining, right? But then when it started raining, oh, here it comes. Ah, nope, too late. And how many days did it rain, people? It rained 40 days. A lot of motherfuckers got knocked off. If you didn't know how to swim, guess what? You perished. So after it rained for 40 days, right? And once the land, and once all the water left, Noah did what? Open the door, everybody come out. Everybody come out. The family come out, the animals come out. Brand new land, right? And for the most part, we already know what happened after that. So, right? Let's fast forward, right? Now we're in the days of Moses, right? What happened in the wilderness? They was out there for how long? 40 years. How long was Moses up in the mount? 40 days. So let this actually really take this in perspective, right? So Moses goes down to the land of Egypt. After the Hebrew Israelites were, how long were they down there in Egypt? 400 years, right? Moses come and get them out of the land of Egypt, right? And then once Moses went up in the mount because he had to get specific instructions from Yahweh, he stayed up there so long. Guess what the hell they were doing down there in the wilderness, right? And then Moses came down. So all you ignorant motherfuckers fucking up, right? So what the fuck you think Moses did with the Ten Commandments, right? Those who don't obey the law will die by the law, right? And so, like I said, they was out there for 40 years. And it was only 144,000 that actually really crossed over, right? I sincerely hope that y'all see where the hell I'm going with this. Anything that reaches the number 40, right? The eye can't catch it no damn more, right? I already told you what happened in the days of Noah. I told you what happened with Moses up there in the mount for 40 days. You don't want to believe me? Go look it up yourself. You don't want to believe that the children of Israel was in the wilderness for 40 years? All of this because they did what? Or what they didn't do. And like I say, it was only 144,000 that actually really crossed over. How long did how long did Joshua fasted? How long did he fast for? 40 days. And I already know a lot of you motherfuckers was praying, talking about, please give us our food stamps, right? But not no one of y'all actually really discipline yourself to actually really go out there and do what the hell you need to do. I told you though, listen, I told y'all yesterday, this shit is by design. But then again, just like I say, this wasn't up to the motherfucking Democrats. This wasn't up to the doggone Republicans. This wasn't up to the independent folk. This wasn't up to no damn body. A higher force say, you know what? Enough of this. And then, regardless of how you may feel about what the fuck I'm about to say, but guess what? Yahweh looks at all of us the same goddamn way. Yahweh don't give a fuck how you think about certain individuals. Right? Yahweh said, you know what? You, come over here. I got something for you. You, over there, come here. I got something for you. This is all what the hell this is, people. Right? Now, before too long, the government finna come back open. If it ain't already open. Watch what the fuck finna happen. You gonna get your food stamps back, but it ain't gonna be like how it once was. Right? Which just means some shit still gotta die off before we can actually really cross over into Canaan's land, the promised land, if you will. The land of milk and honey, so they say. But just like I said, a lot of y'all ain't gonna get a chance to cross over. And if you do cross over, guess what? You're gonna die off eventually. You either gonna die off or you gonna get with the goddamn program. Plain and simple. Ain't nobody finna be motherfucking lazy no more. And if you do, guess what? You will be dealt with. Now, however long this is gonna last, I really can't tell you. You know, because if indeed what they say is true, once this term is up, Trump can't run again. Which for the most part is actually like really pretty sad because depending on who wins office in 2028, one or two things is gonna happen. They're gonna go in there and they gonna undo anything and everything what Trump did. Right? Or just for the simple fact, right? They may keep everything in place. And the Democrats, right? They can actually really go back to get those kickbacks for all of the motherfucking tariffs that Trump raised up on other countries. As for the most part, and for the most part, you pretty much can answer the question now. Well, what makes you think that they ain't doing it now? Exactly. Right? But I'm just telling you, this 40-day shutdown, oh yeah, that shit was by motherfucking design. They had to do it. And it really didn't fucking matter who was in office. Well, actually, let me take that back because Kamala would have been too stupid to actually really know what the fuck a design is. Right? But see, this is what the fuck happens. When you sit back and you look at it like how the crazy uncle looking at you like, because to be perfectly honest, this shit actually really just came to me like roughly a couple of hours ago. And for the most part, I really wasn't gonna do this show. Because I already know once I put it out there, right? I probably ain't gonna get a whole lot of views. Really don't give a damn if I get a whole lot of views behind this. But if you watch this motherfucker all the way through, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. But if it'll make y'all feel any better, right? The number 40 has some, it's always some good behind the number 40. Back in my day, the 40 ounce was my drink of choice, right? And then just know this, it's 40 weeks for a baby to be born. The number 40. Think about it, people. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your big dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Holla at y'all.